Hello everyone, it's Monica, also known as Sleeved After 60. It's Friday, the 17th of November 2016, and I am back from meeting with my surgeon today after having had an upper GI endoscopy yesterday, which was my second one in the last couple of months. And here's the update. First of all, my goodness, thank you so very much for all of you who sent me messages and who wished me well. It meant a lot. And of course, you know that when you go see your doctor and you have a lot of information, it's always more empowering and it always makes, I think, the situation go better. Here's what I found out. So the actual surgeon was the one that was available yesterday, or who asked to do the actual endoscopy so that he could see what was going on and whether I'm even a good candidate for weight loss surgery or not. As I had mentioned before, I have really bad reflux, and that's which is why I had the EGD before, and I had also had, and I'm looking at the word, I had a high resolution esophageal motility study, and I had that done, and what I found is that in my esophagus, in the lower area, which it has a sphincter, and that sphincter, in me, it's sort of tight. It doesn't loosen up, so it closes, and it's supposed to take like 10 seconds and then relax, and mine doesn't. So anyway, when I went to, as I mentioned before, I lost faith and perhaps confidence in the my county hospital, where I had gone to the bariatric clinic, and I just wasn't happy with the fact that they weren't returning calls, and they weren't being, I thought, as patient-centered as I felt that I needed to have. So I decided to move on to the university. So I met with with people there, with a physician's assistant, the nutritionist, and all that. And I got a call back to telling me that it would be a good idea to meet with one of the surgeons so that my questions would be answered. So I went on a meet and greet your surgeon. And when he had looked at all the testing that I'd done, he brought up the fact that I may not be a good candidate, and that we needed to look at what was going on and what my needs are, so that I'm not put in a position where I have surgery and then I'm in a worse position physiologically than I am now, because you're messing with your stomach and all that, and if you're already having issues. And that's why he asked, first of all, to do his own the GI, the upper the workup, so that he could see. So when I saw him today, first of all, I do have a hernia. It's small. He showed it because, of course, now you can see everything in pictures, and I am one of those people that loves all that stuff and likes to look it up. So, and I went there with so much information. It was, ridiculous. So it's a small hernia. It's kind of like I think is it 1 centimeter or something to that effect, that he would be able to take care of. What we're talking about, and the discussion, is that if at all possible, he would really want me to have a sleeve and not a R&Y. And the reason why, he said, is that he's been doing both for a very long time. He's at the university, as I said, University of Minnesota. And what he said is that what they see, the people that they see coming back in the hospital, going back, having issues, are people with RNY. And we're looking at, 20, 30 years. And if you're already having issues with swallowing and with the sphincter issues in my esophagus, the last thing you want to do is mess and do something else. It's going to make my life worse. So what we're doing is we are going to, the infamous we, I will be on omeprazole, which I take, but I only take it once a day because my other doctor has suggested that I actually go off of it because I had H. pylori. That's the last time that they did a test. That's what they found that could have been causing my GERD. So what he's saying is go rogue with that, take it twice a day, and in 30 days and 4 weeks, go back and have the esophageal motility study to see without the GERD, which he saw without that gastritis, without the inflammation, to see what it looks like. And then he'll be able to make a better decision whether I'm a good candidate for sleeve or not, or anything. And then we'll go from there. I think that I can't do anything anyway until, I get released from the psychologist, which my appointment, I think, is on the 19th of December. And actually, this will be on the 12th of December. So 4 weeks is 4 weeks. I'm fine with it. I'm going to take medication twice a day, try to continue. They want me to lose 10 pounds and, try to do that, be really careful about what I eat and drink so that it doesn't add, even though I already do, so that it doesn't add to the GERD, and see where we are from there. Strangely enough, I wasn't really all that, oh my gosh, first of all, because he gave me enough information. And second of all, because I'm going to trust him. As I always say, trust the process. And I think that this is a very good way of doing it, of trusting the process. And we'll see. I know that a lot of you have had the bypass and NNY, RDY, BMY, BBY, whatever. Not by. Well, you know what I mean. RNY. There we go. A lot of you are doing just fine with the RNY. That would be okay with me too. He has his own way of thinking. He's been doing this for a long time. The university has been doing it for a long time. He has his reasons. It'd be great not to have to worry about absorption. That'd be a great thing. So it's just one more information. So I will see you. Oh, the good news is that, having had the test, that I think I lost a pound. So, the good news is that I'm in the process. Thank you so much for all of you who were kind enough to send me well wishes. And, this is a time of the year when it's important to make good decisions about what we eat and drink. So this is a good reminder for me too, while I wait. And that sometimes you just have to trust others that know better than we do. And I know that for a lot of us, it's really hard, especially for me. So I'm just letting it, let him be out in the universe and see what happens. Thank you all. Besos. Everybody take care. Be safe. Be safe this week. There are lots of crazies. And we're having snow tomorrow in Minnesota. So, bye.